BeatStars.com.
Something went wrong and it's easy to miss, so I gotta keep it simple, knowing I ain't hard to hit. There's a target, I'm the one, and straight up I'm irritated, got caught up in the mix. So switch it up or get involved, turning into something not yet known on the earth. Never undercover or ever running for it, knowing it's not premeditated. Well, that's up for discussion. I'm just kicking back now without a single assumption, till it's brought to my attention, knowing I can force an issue. I'm stuck in a situation of who or what it is. I'm already on a sick one, so drama gets brought up when I'm around. Well, that wasn't my intention. Nowadays I'm tripping and left with no decisions, like that's all I have left, and I'm numb to it. I can't feel it anymore, so there's nothing to lose, and I'm sorry for that if that's on me. No regrets for living life, only for what you did, and it feels like yesterday stores every memory that I can't remember. Or in the future, it's right now, so it's not again putting it down. It's up in the rearview mirror. Was the piece, was it worth it? Either way, I don't care. Call me out and the outcome is the same. Oh, now I start to, and now I'm got the right, and I might start to do that. All about one thing, just the reason for the reason of the reason why you're here, and it doesn't mean anything once you lost the connections. I don't wanna die for nothing, a condition, or is it? I don't wanna do that, asking God to help me see if I'm worthy. I don't know about all that, so there's nothing sure saving it for this. If there wasn't, then you wouldn't be about it, and you wouldn't think about it, so it wouldn't be as special. Gaining knowledge is a part of the addiction. Got a couple of those and had a couple of those, so if I get a couple more, then what else could I say? Except there's nothing new under the sun, knowing that might be a lie, but I say it anyway. There's another on the way, and that's a cause for concern, cause it's still ain't for sure. So why does it have to be like this? That's the way I can't change. Holding back everything makes me weak, letting go of hope to get back into reality, with more decisions to make and more mistakes yet to be made, more discussions to have and more of everything to take, from the pain to the win to the loss of the gain. Took a look at myself and I noticed it again, so by any means do your due, since the end is the goal, and the casualties of war get noticed the next time around. So keep it on the down low, since I'm a ghost and I'm a rider, so it's crucial for me to find you. And yet at the same time, if I fall, who's got my back? Feeling punished by the game for giving everyone a chance, so now I'm gone, out of place, just a waste of potential. So should it be a fucking menace and stand up apart from the world? Paranoid most of the time, I guess I wasn't meant for me, and that's a lie. If you live a life then you wanna be the same. I'm an outcast and a threat to be respected. If you wanted to get in, then I want it though, and it never's enough. Getting frustrated, so if you're a VIP, then I'm a VIP one day. I got nothing else to say. All these solo nights are turning into colder days. Got me dull to your ways. If I'm coming across strong, keeping cold, well then I'm just being real. And if it's set up like a sabotage, then whatever, learning how to overcome to continue. When they said it's an imagination, but that doesn't cut it. I just can't get right, and more than that, I left behind the wheels to be a part of this. Misunderstood, but I know we could do this, and no one trusts, and now got me thinking that's some bullshit, and that's how I feel about this. I can't explain it anymore, so we gotta do this with will, and refuse to give it up no matter what you're going through, knowing my truth lays within, and in turn it can't be denied. And if I get it in my sights and care enough to want it, then the outcome will reflect as such. And looking back, I don't doing any of all of that. I could see why I'm considered, so call me crazy. I done took this one deep to the point I lost the light, and now I got it back tonight. If I had the will, then I would represent it to the end. Becomes necessary, I got a heart to take advantage, and it's also my downfall. So if lately I'm slipping up, losing my grip, but I get it back real quick. Don't fuck around if it's not a last resort. Without any assurance, I give you nothing but assurance. I've been observant, recognizing all the signs and all the symbols by both sides of individuals. Keeping to the code, send a message for what I got no meaning to stay behind. And yes I do, and that's the scene that I'm on. There's no need for me to mention it, so keep it in my brain unless I forget it. Going over it, I was serious, and now it might be determined. And so if I get seditious, turning into that guy with no rules or betrayals, with loyalties for myself and anyone who wants to help, fighting for survival, ready to be my rivals. Now it's in their position to prevent it, a war somehow is the cause of it, battling for peace, and in the end it's all about it. So I justify it, and we gotta do by any means. Leaving a mark on the way makes history, and a reaction still unwritten, holding me accountable in the race I didn't run. If competition calls me out, we're ending up in different places. It can never be perfect, so the points to get it in. get it close. So if it happens once again, I can't stop it or predict it. 2 hours past the dot, I'm still here. What you doing? No, feeling threatened, choosing not expected, but my instincts can't ignore it. The worst position I could be in, except the predicament it causes. Now I'm self-destructive. If the rivals aren't a motivation to come up, or a threat as an incentive, making money is the problem. It's my new enemy, and we're blind to our pride. But I'm aware as a man that it's something we all share, and when we're coming into play, then let's go. Then all bets are off, like it's bigger than all of us. So my pride says rise above it, cause there's nothing I look up to save it be the Almighty and the spirit of the ghost and the words at the fore. I'm riding out, leaving before the finish, without a single stone unturned. Before the start, and never knowing who I get when I'm dealing with myself, and I leave it at that. But at the same time, I would gamble my life before I'd ever surrender or give it up to those that go out to whoever. And on everything I put it on the line and hold it down if you ask for it, given the moment. So when it's gone, I cannot call myself a coward if consciences stay clear. So for those who don't have one, be careful, cause they gon' detonate the weapon. Only playing with fire, just keep it on your mind, accept the opposite on a lie, and create a little chaos, cause I'm getting bored and overlooked, and I gotta keep it going. If I'm losing hope, gotta be around, and then I keep it separated, hitting it again. And I won't recommend it, so don't try this at home. But if you don't, then let me know, send it to y'all, y'all already know. It's about to crash down, we about to blow, we about to